Hello and welcome back to IRS and welcome back to another race day. We're live with Tier 2 in Brazil for a short qualifying and a 50% race. 18-minute qualifying session underway. It's a wet qualifying session. Someone's just crashed actually. Who's got out? Someone's just crashed in the pit exit. That is Norbia in the Alpine, who's making a reserve debut today, has crashed out in this qualifying session. As we see some of the drivers make their way onto the track. Outlaw, who was just wishing for a wet race in the chat. It longs out the commentating. Not that I don't enjoy doing it, but the live Miami Grand Prix is at 9 o'clock in the UK time, so don't want to be getting close to that. And he's going to be setting the first lap then. It will be Outlaw, one of the best drivers in the wet throughout this Tier 2. Currently P4 in the standings. A bit out of the title fight at the moment. Outlaw, but a good result today. Could put himself in it if the top three, Finn, Luke and Burb, don't score well. Here we go though. First flying lap of the day. Down into the S section. The centre S. Through sector 1. Down into what would be the first DRS zone, but the rain has caused that not to be on. It's 19.6 into sector 1. Well, Outlaw has a bit of a moment there with the rear tyres. Who's he got behind him? That is Ninja Deck, also on a flying lap. Just a 10th behind Outlaw at the moment. As we jump back on board with Outlaw in sector 2. Coming through the slow part of the track. Ninja Deck looks like he's closing up a little bit here on Outlaw. See 59.6 for Outlaw. No, Ninja Deck is about a second behind Outlaw at the moment. Let's see what Outlaw can do. Normally would be in the 107s, I think. 108s. 17.4 Ninja Deck and 18.3 Kentrum and 19.1 in the Aston. The Burb is 17.1 in the Red Bull. We've got McLaren IRS LB44 on a warm-up lap. ERS turned off, so he starts his first flying lap of the day, along with Green in the Alpine just behind. RSA for fun, making a debut for Red Bull today, alongside the Burb, goes P4 with an 18.5. Bubbly at 18.1 in a Ferrari. Finn Kits 11 thousandths of a second behind Bubbly in P4 for the RB. Is Burb on another lap? Yeah, he is, but he's 3 tenths down. Outlaw starts another lap. IRS LB44 is 6 tenths up at the moment. Still got a load of battery to use as well. He's going to be draining that now. Down the straight. Up towards the line. Currently P9. Jumps up to P8 above Kentrum, but moves back down to P9 because Green in the Alpine goes P3 with a 117.9. just picky. I want 18.7 in the RB. Who else is out there doing a flying lap right now? We got Luke in the Aston Martin, P2 in the standings. 9 points behind Finn. How can he put this Aston Martin? Can he go above his championship rival? No, he can't. 2 tenths down, just behind him on the same row of the grid. Outlaw does a 16.8 and shows why that he's one of the best in the wet. We've got Flippy was on our lap in a Ferrari. Quite a bit down at the moment. I think he's going to go for another one possibly. Cam RB debuted today in the Williams P12 at 119.1. Has got the Ferrari behind him and Flippy might need to jump out the way to try not impede. That's what he realises, that Flippy is right behind on the flying lap and closing up very quickly. Flippy runs wide. Bird back out on track. 10 minutes to go of this qualifying session. Flippy backs off his lap and lets one of the Alpines through, which is Green, who looks to be on another lap. I think that was Kentron crossing the line. That was Luke going for another lap. Just picky into the pits. DMS Racing in the McLaren P15, no time set at the moment. Coming up towards the line now. Gets just ahead of his teammate. Green taking the fastest lap then, a 16.4, taking it away from Outlaw, who is 2 tenths up, coming into sector 1. How much pace has he got in that Mercedes? Looks to be sliding about quite a bit. It's still raining out on track as well, so it looks like no soft tyres will come out to play at the moment. Could all change in 5 minutes. Outlaw only half a tenth up, won't be taking pole position with this lap. Drains the battery down towards the line, and it's a 16.7, just under a tenth improvement. Quite a big gap between the top 3. Syndicates currently P4 now, on 17.2. Luke's moved up to P5 as well. Ninja Deck just moved up to P7 there, who just improved again. That was Flippy in the Ferrari, managing to get a good lap in. 1,000ths of a second in front of the Burb, who's invalidated on his lap. DMS Racing going for another lap. Quite a few people in the pit lane at the moment. Near enough half the grid in the pits, as Flippy jumps out of the way. Of DMS Racing, who's trying to get himself into the top 10. Needs to find just over a tenth to get himself into the top 10 here. Struggling though with the braking by the looks of it in this wet weather. It's 7 tenths up though. I think you can find some big improvements if he hugs the apex a bit more and improves some of them braking zones, but this is still a good lap here. I'm going to see him well into the top 10. P9, 18.0, just over a tenth and a half or 2 tenths behind Ninja Deck. One Kidney Jim in the Sauber, only driver yet to set a time apart from Morbia, who crashed out in the first minute of qualifying, as One Kidney Jim sliding about for turn 3 there at 20.2 for the first sector for One Kidney Jim. Teammate currently sitting in P8. I can't remember the last time both of these drivers were racing as a team for the Saubers, but they're here today. Can they get themselves some good points? First up, a good qualifying position. We'll check the Sector 2 checkpoint for One Kidney Jim. See whereabouts he is. Will he stay P15 or will he get himself up the grid? He was on for a half decent lap there until he just made a mistake, running wide, taking too much curb, invalidating, and having a big moment. Gonna have to go again. Kentrum, 2 tenths up, all the way down at P13 in the Aston Martin. But just under 6 minutes to go of this qualifying session. Kentrum again, sliding about quite a bit. 4 tenths up though. Turned in a bit too early in that corner there as we run up the hill towards the line. Saving all that battery. Crosses the line, 2 tenths up. Stays P13 unfortunately. Lost a bit of time somewhere. Probably in that corner where he turned in a bit too early. Just picky. Not improving at the moment. Ninja Deck not improving. RSA for fun in the Red Bull has put himself up to P7. As Green sets another fastest lap and does a 15.8. Very quick lap there. I don't think anyone's beaten that one. It's still raining out on track as well, so looks like we're not going to be seeing any soft tyres for this qualifying session. Bubbly's up to P3 in a Ferrari at 16.8. Found some good pace there. Flippy, 21 thousandths of a second down on his time in Sector 1. So near enough matching his time here. Looking to get himself higher up in this top 5. Oh, has a moment on the curb though, on the grass, sorry, as Luke takes the P5 away from him with a 17.1. 3 thousandths of a second in front of Flippy, who's backed off his lap, as you'd imagine. Gonna go again. Just picky into the pits, very close to the wall there. Kentrum, just on the 2 tenths up. Into Sector 1. Did lose 2 tenths on his last lap, so let's see what he can do here then. 3 minutes to go. He needs to go down into gear 3 there. Would have been a lot quicker around that corner in gear 3. Let's have a look then. Up to the Sector 2 checkpoint we go. 6 tenths up. Gets to final corner a bit better this time. Has a bit of a moment coming out the corner. Someone's going to get a slipstream behind if they're on a lap. That's Finn Kitts on the lap. Going to get a bit of slipstream. Here comes Kentrum up to the line. Moves up to P11 as Finn starts a flying lap. Or did he just finish it? Sorry, I think he just finished it. 1 thousandths of a second away from Bubbly. Outlaw did improve to a 16.3. Not enough though to get himself on pole. The Burb starts a flying lap. Still got one kidney Jim down the bottom without setting a time. Here comes Cam in the Williams. Green retires from the session. In the pits, he thinks he's done enough here. Cam, 3 tenths up, runs a bit wide though. Locks up those tyres. I think he's backed off again. He's going to cost himself some time there on the straight, coming up to the line. One kidney Jim, still no time set. He's on a pretty decent lap here. Here we go then. Finally about to complete a lap. Just over a minute to go. Oh, he's so lucky to not invalidate there. Puts himself P12. Kentrum's got another chance. Cam's going to have to go around again quickly if he wants another chance. Outlaw coming into sector 1, just behind Bubbly, and he's run wide. I think he was a bit too close to Bubbly there, giving himself some dirty air. Can anyone beat Green then? He's 5 tenths clear of Outlaw at the moment. Burb's 3 tenths up. I need to do a lot more than that. One kidney Jim has retired. Hopefully that's not on the racetrack. And that is on the racetrack. And I really hope that's not in front of these guys here. Yeah, it was. So that could be a penalty coming one kidney Jim's way. There's DMS Racing. It was right behind Kentrum, who's just had a moment now and slides onto the grass. DMS Racing is over a second up on his time. Qualifying is now over. DMS Racing is going to be the first person across the line to finish on track. Looking to get himself into the top 10. There's a 117.2. Finn Kitts is out of the session because he's had an incident with Kentrum, who's got a 5-place grid penalty, so he's going to be starting last. Just Picky, P11, RSA Fun, P9, Ninja Deck finishes in P7, Willie say P7. We got Kentrum retiring on the track. So a bit of a hectic end to qualifying here with a few incidents. We're on board with Luke. Burb got himself up to P2. Just over half a tenth away from Green. Luke's 4 tenths up. Currently sitting in P8. He's got a Ferrari in front. Not sure who that was. That was Flippy. So here comes Luke. P6 at 16.7. IRS LB44. P12. Outlaw didn't improve. The 2 Ferraris into the pits. And someone's binned it. Cam RB, I think that is, has binned it. Right at the end there. So Green taking pole position on the first championship point of the day. Reserve driver as well. There we go. There's confirmation. 66 in front of the Burb. 66 thousandths of a second. Kentrum getting that 5-place grid penalty. He's going to be starting last. But it's going to be a interesting race here. I think there's a few people that are going to be quite aggressive here on that one. Right, here we go then. Ooh, DMS Racing and Just Picky have been disqualified from the formation lap. They're going to have 4 tyres starting. It's going to be unfortunate for DMS Racing because he's the only driver who has opted to go for the hard tier early on. I do think there's going to be a lot of incidents in this one. Brazil always throws some fireworks. Someone did mention there was rain in the race. One kidney Jim, for some reason, is not in the car. I'm not sure what's happened there. Alright then, top 7, all on mediums, and then RSA for fun and IRS 44 on mediums as well. The rest of the grid on softs, and then DMS Racing in P10. There he is. Right, here we go then. Everyone's lined up. We wait for the lights to get ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights here at Interlagos, and away we go. Who's got the best start? Green looks to have a great start there. Bubbly's going to go around the outside into turn 1 of the Burb. Outlaws nearly made contact with the Red Bull there, but top 4 as they are. Ninja Dex moves up to P5 there. Great start from Ninja Dex on the softs. He's warmed them up well. Tell you that, IRS 44 gets past his teammate. Runs a bit wide though, that's going to cost him an exit. And there's probably going to be a track limit already. Don't fight too early for the McLarens. I'm going to try and invite One Kidney Jim again, if he's online. Doesn't look to be, so I'll go back to the racing until he sends me a message. RSA for fun. Down to P14 from P9. He's had a bad start. On those mediums, looks to be struggling around those soft runners who look to be pretty quick. Trying to make some moves. DMS Racing held position, I believe, in P10. Back up to the top though. Green is pushing away quite a bit from the Burb already. Trying to break the DRS. So 113.6 opening lap from Green. The Burb's out of DRS here, so that's going to cost him. And this is an absolute great start. There's side-by-side action between Ninja Deck and Luke. Flippy's there as well in the Ferrari. Trying to have a go. Not quite close enough for a move. Finn Kit's down to P8. RS 44. Just outside the DRS, these guys ahead. Needs to have a good lap here to try to stick in the DRS. But Green is flying. 1.3 seconds ahead of the Burb. He was not able to catch up. What a start to this race. For the pole sitter then. Controlled in start. First 3 laps, no one's able to get near him. There's the possible race strategies on screen now. Soft to medium race. Here comes Bubbly, having a look at the Burb into turn 1. Wasn't quite close enough. Has got another chance though. Outlaw as well, looking very racy behind. Here he comes. Looking for a way past. Not quite close enough. Does Bubbly go for a move on the Burb? No, he doesn't. The gap out front getting bigger and bigger. Outlaw's having a go at Bubbly. Not able to get up the outside of the Ferrari then. Fighting hard for the podium positions. IRS LB44 having a great start to this race in the DRS. 2 seconds out front now. Burb has got a massive DRS train behind him, all the way down to P9, and the race leader is just running away with it. Here comes Bubbly with the DRS. Won't be close enough for moving to turn 1. Has another chance though, as Burb locks up. Can Bubbly get a good exit? Applies the ERS. With the DRS, headed down towards turn 4. Up the inside. There's a bit of contact. Bubbly's round. Quickly gets back into it though. Drops down to P8 from P3. Was Bubbly just a bit too impatient, or did Burb not really give enough room on the exit of that corner? Outlaw's chance now. It's 2.1 seconds. The gap out front between the Burb and Green. Someone's got to do something about that. Because Burb has not got the pace right now, and he's got a massive DRS train behind him. Let's have a look down the back. Got RSA, sorry, for fun, in the Red Bull, right behind DMS Racing. Back up the top, here comes Outlaw, making a move on Burb. Flippy gets past Ninja Deck as well. RSFA, Fun, was sort of getting pushed a bit wide there by the McLaren as we went on board with that. That's definitely going to be a track limit as well. As RSA applying that ERS. Once this move done onto the Red Bull, on the Racing Bull, not quite close enough. Finn Kit's getting past Ninja Deck as well. As Outlaw's down to P7. What's happened to him? He's got a track limit as well. At the back we've got Cam in P14. Hasn't really got the pace to catch up with anyone. Same with Kentrum, quite far back, and Norbia in the Alpine. Oh, there's the yellow. What's happened there? There's contact between the Red Bull and just Picky. We will see safety cars in this race as well, so there's no worries about that. 2.7 seconds to gap out front. Burb's lost 2 positions to Luke and Flippy. Finn's not too far behind as well. There's more battling out front as RSA dives into the pits. Looks to have broken front wing damage. Only lap 6 of this race. Got a long way to go. So I thought Burb was going to make a move up the inside there. Luke's got front wing damage. So does Flippy. No, he doesn't. Did look like it for a second there. As Luke is struggling with that front wing. Trying to get the car turned. Going to be under big pressure here. Could lose 3 positions. Nah, he'll lose 2, I reckon. Here comes Flippy. And Burb as well is going to try to dive up the inside, maybe into turn 1. Doesn't realise that Luke's got front wing damage. So Burb picks up a 3-second time penalty as well. There's the yellow flag. That's Ninja Deck in the Sauber. Has gone round. Whether or not there was a collision with someone, I'm not too sure. IRS LB44 was in DRS. Has lost out to DRS from somewhere, so that possibly could have been Ninja Deck and him. IRS LB44 runs wide. That's going to put him in no man's land now. He's not going to be able to get the DRS to the guys behind. In front, sorry. He needs to have a good exit here if he wants any chance of getting that DRS. No, he doesn't, so he's going to be losing out a lot of time now. Alright, back on board with this battle here for the podium, because the race leader, Green, is on a different level at the moment. 3.5 seconds out front. As DMS Racing gets past Ninja Deck. One kid in the gym still not here. As DMS Racing defends. Oh, Burb's really close to Luke. Outlaw and Bubbly trying to recover their positions they lost from those early incidents. IRS 44 now 2.3 seconds behind the top 7. Just trying to find out if there's any good battles going on right now. So the battle here is between Flippy, Luke, the Burb, Finn and Outlaw. Would be a good fight for the race victory, but that man is well out front. He's just had a moment now, I think. Just lost out about 6 tenths. So I think Green did just possibly have a little moment somewhere. They have closed up ever so slightly. Flippy now leading that DRS train. Luke as well still there with that wing damage. Doing well to keep it in P3. Lap 10 of this 36 lap race. No safety car as of yet. Good to see. We've got Kentrum into the pits off those soft tyres. Onto a set of hards. Should rejoin just in front of RSA for Fun, who's coming into the first corner now. There's Kentrum on the exit. RSA for Fun picking up a 3-second time penalty as well. There's Kentrum just ahead. As we got Bubbly making an earlier stop on those mediums. I thought we'd have seen them till lap 14, maybe lap 16. Ninja Deck as well. Onto a set of softs for Bubbly's going for a 2-stop. That's a surprise. 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits for Cam in the Williams. That's going to affect his race massively now, as he's going to rejoin possibly in this little battle here between RSA for Fun, who just gets past Kentrum with the help of DRS, and then Cam's going to rejoin just a bit behind. There he goes. Has been overtook by Kentrum. Flippy gaining the 10th on green that lap. Cam picking up a 3-second time penalty. Up to 13 seconds now. 16 seconds, sorry. Only on lap 12. The gap back up to 3 seconds. Got a little battle here for P11. Norbia in the Alpine, first time really seeing him in any sort of battle as he tries to defend from just Picky and Ninja Deck. Ninja Deck with a great move there. Out the inside of Norbia. As we see, I thought Flippy was diving into the pit zone, but he's just letting Luke past, not trying to waste any time as they try to catch up with Green, who's absolutely flying. As Cam was in the pits again then, he's now a lap down. Bubbly sets the new fastest lap on those brand new softs. 109.6. Ninja Deck getting past just Picky, just outside of the points. I'm really not sure why Bubbly boxed onto the softs. Kentrum with a 3-second time penalty. It's now 5 drivers who've got time penalties on the board. IRS LB44, 8 seconds back from that DRS train that he was so close to at the start. Hasn't really got the pace. His teammate DMS Racing is starting to catch up. 7th and 8th for the McLarens there. As you see Flippy getting back past Luke. Bubbly is catching up quite a bit. But he would have to box again. Yeah, I don't think that strategy is going to work for Bubbly there. He's going to see him back quite a bit of time. There's Outlaw very close to Finn. Possibly thought of going for a move there. Gets a good exit. We might start to see some of these guys dive into the pits now. Lap 15, 16. About that. It's perfect for these medium tyres to move on to the hards, as Burb had a little look at Flippy there. We just defended the inside line. Finn Kitts has had a bad exit, and here comes Outlaw. Wants to get the move done. Pulls to the inside, not quite close enough. That's just Picky picks up a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pits. IRS LB44, a 3-second time penalty for track limits. Green still leading the way. He's got loads of battery to use as well. So much battery to use. Thought about diving into the pits there, I think. Yellow flag. What's happened? That is Cam off the track. It's a virtual safety car, and they've just gone past the pits. So someone like IRS LB44 could have a lovely chance of boxing here. DMS Racing, will he take that? It's a bit early for those mediums to be running 20 laps. But I think it's worth the chance. Bubbly as well. Into the pits off those soft tyres. DMS Racing picks up a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane and just ruined his race completely. Ninja Deck into the pits. He's going to get time penalty. No, he's not. Slowed down. Look like he's going to drive way too fast there into the pits. Norbia, I'm assuming he's going to dive into the pits. Yes, he does. Kentrim as well. These guys are going to just miss out on this, I think. The top 6 are just going to miss out. Let's have a look then. Does Green dive into the pits? Yes, he does. Virtual safety car has stayed up for quite a while here. As Luke has caught right up to the back of Green under that virtual safety car. They've gained a lot of time. To be fair, Luke, let's see if he can get out in front. Ah, he's got that wing damage. He's not going to change it either. Luke rejoins right on the tail of Green. So Luke has made a massive advantage here compared to Burb, Flippy, Finn, Outlaw. IRS W44 has gained up a bit of time as well. Virtual safety car is still out. This is a very long virtual safety car. I think something's broken. Oh, it's a full safety car. Why is the screen saying virtual safety car for me? I didn't even see that. This whole time I was thinking it's a virtual safety car, because on the screen it says virtual safety car. Oh, just about the wrong person. Oh my god. Yeah, done, bro. IRS W44 asking for an invite, all sent. So that has just changed everything. Where's Cam? Is he a lap down? Yeah, I think Cam is unfortunately is he a lap down? No, he's not. He's still right in there, I think. Oh, he's not. He's a lap down. I can't. A lot of penalties out there. 10 seconds. I'm not sure why DMS Racing and Just Picky haven't dived into the pits there to get rid of that 10 second under the safety car. That would have been a perfect thing to do. I've invited RSW44. Hopefully he's back in the car. Yes, he is. Bubbly got very much saved with that safety car there. He's got himself in a good position. Back up to P8. As we wait for the safety car to come in. Should be in at the end of this lap. I think the 3 cars at the back should be able to catch up. So Cam picking up a penalty there for ignoring yellow flags and retires from the session. Green's leading the way at his restart, trying to get the jump on Luke. He's going to try to send it here. Someone's got to try to stop this man here, Green, running away with it. There's an incident down the back, and that is the Burb, who has had some sort of collision or has lost it on his own and has dropped all the way down to P15. Green's leading the way. Can he push on like he did earlier in this race and get that 3-second gap back that he had? Luke's still got that front wing damage as well, as Bubbly gets past Outlaw. Outlaw trying to retake that position. They're side by side. DMS Racing right there as well. IRS LB44 is up to P5. DRS now enabled. Luke picking up a 3-second time penalty. The Bird picks up a 10-second time penalty as well. Retires. Go. If they win, it truly could be another safety car in this race. Top 4 though, pushing away. Outlaw's down to P13 as well. What's happened to him? So this safety car restart has been horrible for 2 drivers that have been at the top the majority of this race. That was Luca. And someone finally get past Green, who's been leading this race for the last 21 laps. Here comes Luke. Thought he was going to drive up the inside there. Green doesn't look as fast as he did on his hard tyres compared to the mediums. And finally, here comes Luke to take the lead off the Green. IRS LB44 has had an incident as well. He's now down to P13. As Green will most likely be taking this race lead back on this lap. Unless Flippy or Finn can do something about that. DMS Racing has got Bubbly and RSA for fun. The company is Ninja Debt trying to go around the outside of RSA for fun. What a move that was. That was a great move. Let's see if Green can get that past Luke. No, he can't. He's under pressure from Flippy here, who could have got past there. There's Finn Kits as well, trying to go up the inside of Flippy, and there's contact into turn 1. And that's massive in the title race there. Could be a penalty coming Finn Kits' way as Green gets back past Luke for the race lead, who's somehow still doing very well here as Bubbly goes around the outside of DMS Racing into turn 4 there. Great move that was. RSA for fun under pressure from Just Picky, Kentrum, Outlaw there as well. RSA for fun is on 16 lap on hard tyres though. Did a box under that safety car, which is probably going to cost him a good chance of points in this race, unless there is a safety car. So Green trying to break the DRS this lap, away from Luke. Unfortunately, hasn't done so. Still draining that battery though, so it's a new fastest lap. 109.5. Runs a bit wide into turn 1 there, allows Luke to catch up. Here it comes with the DRS. Not going to be close enough for a move here. Flippy's caught back up with Finn. Bubbly retaking the position of DMS Racing. Massive battle here. 4 cars. Just Mickey just getting past RSA for fun, who's under pressure from Outlaw now. will be picking up a 3 second time penalty. It's Outlaw is pressuring the Red Bull. Trying to find a way past on the fresher tyres. You can tell that with the exit he's getting, where he comes around the outside. There's a Red Bull side by side. They've both got DRS and ERS. Able to defend it for this lap. Outlaw trying to get the switch back, slight bit of contact. Flippy gets past. Finn Kits as probably gets past DMS Racing. I'm safe for fun. Keeps the position from Outlaw. Still got two little DRS trainers in this race at the moment, as Ninja Deck and DMS Racing touching each other, forcing each other off the track. DMS Racing now down to P7, going to be under pressure from Just Picky, as there's a change at the top. Green getting past Luke. I think Luke's going to come straight back past here. With the help of DRS, Ninja Deck picking up a 3 second time penalty. A lot of drivers now picking up penalties. All souls off the track. That is Just Picky having a big moment there. And Outlaw as well, crashing out of the race. And that is a full safety car. And that gives another chance for a couple of people. Someone like Bubbly to jump onto the softs here. Does anyone dive into the pits and go for soft tyres? Let's have a look there. Luke diving into the pits. Let's see if he changes that front wing as well this time. No, he doesn't. RSA for fun is disqualified from the session for blocking the pit lane. What has happened? We're now down to 12 drivers who everyone's in the pits, except Norbia who stayed out. And one Kidney Gym's AI has stayed out as well. Few people at the back opting for soft tyres then. Just Picky staying out. It's going to be a very chaotic end to this race now. Luke had a very good opportunity here to lead this race. I retired mate with damaged wings, don't know what happened. Passed it, I think there must be some connection issue somewhere then. As who else is into the pits there? Just Picky decided to box to get rid of that 10 seconds by the looks of it. Onto a brand new set of softs. Will be P12. So the AI car leads the way. Hoping safety car isn't at the end of this lap. I'm not sure if just Vicky's close enough though. He's a bit too far back to catch up through that slow section. Hopefully he can. I've still got medium ERS on as well, so if he does catch up, there'll be a bit of bother with the ERS. Safety car will be in at the end of the next lap. I think this could be just a bit too far back to catch up. If you can catch up into this last corner, you might be able to race this lap. Oh, there we go. Just in time. The AI car is going to lead the way. There we go, the AI car's gone for it. Luke's just about overtaken at the right time, but here comes Green up the inside into turn one. Looking for the opportunity past Finn Kits as well, who are right behind. Championship leader. Looking for a way past on Green. Yeah, my headset's all good. So who's going to win this race then? Green looking for his first ever race win in IRS. Got Finn Kits, the championship leader and the reigning champion, looking to extend the lead at the top of the standards. You've got Luke in P2, who's unfortunately got that 3-second time penalty. P2 in the standings, I should say, not P2 in the race, but he's in the lead of this one. He'll drop outside the podium, I think. Hasn't got enough pace to break that 3-second gap to Green. And the cars behind, Bubbly on the softs, getting past Ninja Deck. See McLaren's hassling Orbia and Kentrum. DMS Racing just made a double overtake there, I think. Gets himself PA. We'll go hunting after the AI car and Ninja Deck. So that will be Paul Kentrum's back fast. Outbreaks himself though. So does Norbia. IRS 44 stops through. This will be 7th position because the AI car will be removed from the results. Everyone currently on for points. Sorry, one person not on for points. Oh, Kentrum's had a moment. And he's crashed into the wall. And that will be him not finishing in the points unless there's another safety car. Luke leading the way. 2 Ferraris now battling. Got Bubbly right on the back of his teammate Flippy. Bubbly on the fast tyres. Green new fastest lap. Flippy defending from his teammate. Bubbly trying to go around the outside. Trying to get past. Here comes Bubbly again. Trying to make his way past his teammate. Flippy kind of holding him up at the moment. Bubbly's looking for a way past. Flippy defending hard from his teammate, trying not to let him past. There we go then. Bubbly's dropped back a little bit. Got one kidney gym. AI has been overtaken by DMS Racing now. IRS 44 is trying to close up as well. Oh, Bubbly has a big moment there. Sliding through turn 2. Ninja Deck trying to close up behind him as well. Still in the DRS in the top 5. Luke all over the back of green here. Luke already with 2 victories, I think. I'm not in control, it kicked me. Yeah, it says you're not online either. On the game. Otherwise you'll be able to rejoin. And you'll be able to take control if you restart your game. Here comes Luke. With the lead of the race. Scott's past. Finn Kits as well, very close there. See McLaren 7th and 8th. Got a battle for positions as Bubbly's just ruined his chances of winning this race. Or even getting on the podium with that 3 seconds. Lap 32 is 4 laps away from a penalty 3 race. I think Green is in control of this one though. No one's able to get past him from behind. Luke has got that 3 seconds, so Green could be on for a grand slam. Fastest lap in the moment, took pole position. On for the race win. Really get driver of the day as well. Maybe time to find that out. Still got 4 racing laps. This one and 3 more. Everyone else has quite spread out now. IRS 44. Not able to get past his teammate. Green retaking the lead of the race. Kelly tried to push on, break that DRS through the sector 2. It's 7 tenths clear, pushes up to 8 tenths. Very close to breaking it. If he gets a good corner here, he can apply the ERS, break the DRS, which he's done. Applies the battery. Kentrum's retired from the race, and that's another safety car. And that's Luke into the pits along with Finn Kits. Flippy stays out. Bubbly dives into the pits. Ninja Deck stays out. Kentrum leaves the session. One kid in the chin, be sure there's no one joining now for 3 laps. P6. 2 McLaren to stay out as well. They don't want to concede positions. Kentrum's left the session. Safety car might be in this lap now. So that's possibly why some people stayed out. We might not be able to catch up here. Safety car will probably be in, I think. I'm going to go around one. Yeah, there you go, safety car in this lap, so Norby is going to miss out here. If he can slightly catch up to the back of the grid, he might be alright. There's the cars ahead. They're not racing yet. Green's leading the way ahead of Flippy. We're going to have a 2-lap shootout. And we get racing, there we go. Ninja Deck been left behind. The two McLarens fighting for position. DMS Racing trying to get onto his first ever podium. All he's got to do is 2 laps. Trying to get in front of Ninja Deck. Maybe his teammate could help him up by pushing everyone back behind him. You've got people like Finn Kitts, Luke, Bubbly all behind. Who was that side by side? That was Luke and Just Picky. Luke around the outside with wing damage. Great move. Picky's had a big moment. Picky's out of this race. He's going to be out of the points. We're going to be pushing on to the last lap. Ninja Deck trying to get his first ever podium as well in Tier 2. What can Flippy do? Can he snatch away the race win from green on this last lap? We're on the penultimate lap now. Flippy could take away this race win from green, who's been in the lead the whole race. Here comes Flippy. Not quite close enough for a move there. DRS is now enabled. In the background, Ninja Deck is right behind as well. DMS Racing under pressure from Finn Kitts, who's just got past Luke. Here comes Bubbly as well. Trying to go a long way around. That's not going to work for Bubbly. He was trying to go on the grass there. Not sure what he's trying to do there. Flippy takes the lead of the race. Here comes Ninja Deck as well. Right up there. There's a yellow flag. That's a Ferrari of Bubbly well off the track. Back to the top though, because we're about to see possibly a new race winner. Both of these drivers are reserves here, Flippy and Green, battling for victory. They've both got full tanks of IRS. I think Flippy's going to keep this. Don't think Green's going to get the run up to the line. Could be wrong though. Here we go. They both applied their battery. Who's got the faster car? Towards the line. Flippy's in the lead. Here comes Green with the DRS. Up to the line they go. It's going to be Flippy just ahead of Green by 53 thousandths of a second. Finn Kitts has snatched away DMS Racing's first ever podium right in the last minute and extends his lead at the top of the championship by doing so. Ninja Deck finishing P5. Do I still get my place because I was kicked? Racing the whole race in this one. So there's confirmation of Flippy taking the race win from P5 on the grid. There we go. One Kidney Gym's AI will be removed from the standings down to P12, sorry. Everyone else will be moved up a position. So points for Norbia in the Alpine in his first ever race. The only new driver to finish the race, but driver of the day, I think I'm going to give it to DMS Racing from P10 to P4 at the end there. Could have been anyone, to be fair. There's a few drivers there, like Flippy, Green. Ninja Deck doing well there as well at the end. But yeah, driver of the day will go to DMS Racing for today. Congratulations to Flippy for winning the race. Podium for Green. Finn Kitts extending the lead of the championship. Hope you've enjoyed it. Tier 2 will be back again next week, which will be Monza, and that'll be the next IRS race will be on Tuesday though. That's a mandatory 2-stop race at the Netherlands for Tier 1. So make sure you come watch that as well. Hope you've enjoyed today. See you back here for the next one on Tuesday. Peace out.